to talk to two guys today from the band Out of Darkness, the two founders. It's Brent Smedley and Eric. How is your name right pronounced?
I mean, in English you could say
Barrios?
Barrios. In Spanish you could say Barrios. I don't know.
Barrios.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I make it right in the first step.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So you founded the band in 2019, if my research was right.
Yep.
How did you come together? Did you know each other already?
We
Or how did you get in touch with each other?
we met through you want to tell me?
Manager Rich Brown. He's a good friend of mine I've worked with for about 25 years. I had talked to him about wanting to put a band of my own together, and he found this guy on the internet singing some cover tunes and whatnot. He sent me some links, and he's like, you got to check this guy out. I think we could really do something with him. One of the songs is actually on the record that we did, I Surrender, was the one that kind of did it for me. He's got some soaring vocals. What's that?
I really love it. Great song.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
great.
man. Yeah.
Awesome.
I heard that and I was like, yeah, I think we can really do something. And Eric was down in South Florida. Rich had him come up, and we met, and we seemed to hit it off. And then we went to a jam night, and the chemistry was instant. So we're like, yeah, I think we can really do something. So we took a couple of Eric's old tunes, and we came up with a couple more new tunes, and we just started practicing, getting it together. And then we very soon went in the studio. I guess we went in starting in April, so that's pretty quick.
Okay.
Getting together in December and actually starting to record in April. So it was pretty fast how it came together.
Yeah, really fast.
Wow. And the other three guys, how or when did you add them? Was it also a research on the internet, or because what I saw, what I read, you're all out of Florida, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're all Florida based.
Yeah. So our manager, he basically went out on a limb and just started looking high and low for some bandmates for us. You know, he said, I'm going to put this together for you guys, and I'm going to find the best that we could possibly find. So, I mean, he went out there, he found, the first on board was Bronzell Smith. He's a bass player. He's spectacularly talented. I mean, he's just so gifted. I can't say enough good things about the guy. He's a really nice dude and so skilled. Then after that, Cody Such came on board, or Cody Sahomsky is his full name. We call him Cody Such for short.
Difficult.
Yeah, a little difficult.
A little tricky.
Yeah, tricky name. So he came on board. He's a shredder, you know, totally just rips the guitar, you know, and
He's handling the fast leads and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got a band of his own.
I heard some things from him, what he posted on Facebook. I was listening to it a little bit.
Yeah, he's a player.
Yeah.
He's a player.
Oh,
So
yeah.
then we wanted to get one more guitar player to round it out so that Eric could concentrate mainly on the singing. I mean, Eric is going to play a little guitar live as well, but for a good many tunes, he's just going to put the guitar down and concentrate on lead vocals. So we got an old buddy of mine, Shawn Johnson, that I've been playing with off and on since the early 2000s. We've done a couple different bands together. Tempest Rain was one that we did. We did a couple, an album and an EP, and about 500 shows. And then we had another shorter-lived band called D5 or Diminished Fifth. We just made an EP and played maybe 12, 15 shows. But I've known Shawn for a long time. He's one of my best friends. He's very gifted as well. He's got a lot of natural talent. He comes more from the old school metal, I guess, like me. And Eric and the other guys, I guess, are a bit more modern as far as their taste in metal and whatnot. So that's pretty much how we put it together. And Shawn lives in town here with me. So he just drives across town when we have practice, and the other guys come up and spend the weekend here at my house. That's pretty much what we've been doing. Just getting ready for the show.
Yep.
Sounds pretty cool. So it sounds also like the chemistry works, and it matches more or less.
Yep.
Yeah. So you already mentioned the album. I think the release was about 2 weeks ago, something.
Not quite. About a week and a half.
A week and a half. Yep.
I think Tuesday will be 2 weeks, I believe.
And I would like to talk a little bit about it. So when I got into it, I saw, Eric, you write most of the lyrics.
Yep.
So as it was so fast, like you mentioned before, and you also mentioned I Surrender as a song that was already finished, right?
Oh yeah, that's actually we didn't write that tune ourselves. That's actually a cover song. It's an unexpected cover song from an artist called Celine Dion. Yeah, so we took that song and we reworked it our way.
The Titanic music on the movie. Oh, okay, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I know about that lady, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit off the beaten track for a metal cover, but
Oh yeah.
So the intro song that hit me right from the first beginning when I started listening to the album, that's a rock song. That's a rock number that goes straight forward. That has power. Really like it. And when I got through the lyrics, the motivation was Corona, right?
Oh
It
yeah.
speaks about this whole mess. I mean, Corona rules the world at the moment.
Yeah.
If you like it or not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Great lyrics, to be honest.
Thank you.
I mean, I went
Yeah.
through it.
Definitely.
In total, the whole package is a great song. It's absolutely a great song.
Thank you so much.
And the next one is an instrumental. It's more or less, I think, a transition to the next song. It leads to the next song, which is a bit slower, which is a bit more kind of like a ballad. So I think it's a love song, right? To talk about love, is it meant as a tribute to a lady, maybe, or vice versa?
That's the cover tune.
Yeah, that's the cover tune. So yeah, that's it is a love song. I don't know, my interpretation of it. It's about love and maybe heartbreak and recovering and the emotions around that. Maybe coming back to surrendering to perhaps the powers that be. I don't know. There's so many things you could get out of that song, and to me it was highly personal, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to cover that song. You know.
Yeah, I think the interpretation is more or less the mood that you have.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I look at it. And then comes the title song. So the title song, just look at my notes. I mean, I'm an old fart, so I can't imagine more than 3 different things. This is also from you, Eric. Yeah.
Yep. Seize the day.
It's a fast number, also a rock and roll number. I like the change, as I mentioned before, between the growl parts and the singing parts, the singer parts. Great number.
Thank you.
Really great number. Bit more right up on the face.
Oh yeah.
And then the song that is on Metal Crash Radio, it's on our playlist, so it's more or
Nice.
less played on a daily basis. It's Control.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I love Control.
So, I think this is, so the music and the lyrics from you,
Yeah.
completely?
I guess not the drums. That's all Brent. But
Yeah, the
but
drum parts. The
yeah, that
drum
song
parts
went through a lot of
also,
different.
let me say the basic skeleton of the song,
Oh yeah.
the bass line.
It went through a lot of different iterations. You know, I was working on that song for a good while. You know, when it came to this band, I said I'm gonna make this song. You know, I wanted to really smash people in the face. You know, I want them to hear it and go whoa. You know, so we added some twists and turns, and we brought out our 8-string guitars, and you know, we did our thing, and that was the result. Control.
Yeah, it's one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it as well. I mean, I like it until it's in complete six songs and more or less an instrumental part.
Mhm.
But I like it incomplete. I like also the change between, you know, the speed that is one song, power, action, right in the face. The other one, slow down. It shows, a lot of variety in your songwriting and the things that you're doing. Is that the intent as well?
Yeah.
To have this flexibility to do in both directions or more directions?
What I like about Control is that it generally sums up the big idea of the band. You know, it kind of takes all the different aspects of what we do and it puts it together in one song to say, you know, this is Out of Darkness. You know, if I had to say.
Yeah, we wanted to definitely be dynamic with the songs, not just one level like heavy all the way. And Definitely not soft all the way. We wanted to have some peaks and valleys, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Kind of take you on a ride.
That's right. Yep.
And I really like that approach because I mean it makes it more exciting to listen to it. Like you said, I mean if you have 15 tracks and it's all more or less in the same direction, it's more grow fast and loud. It maybe
Gets boring if it's just too much of the same.
The risk is high that it gets boring, and that you think, okay, there's one song sounds like the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's kind of one-dimensional.
and the last song is Freedom to be Free. So for the last two, I think you had co-writers as well.
Yep.
Did you know these guys, or did you look for these guys? Did you know what they're doing before?
Yeah, Chucky Shea is his name. He's a good friend of the managers. They're actually house they live together. I've known Chucky for a couple years. He's a great songwriter. He's got a band of his own called Big Dismal. We definitely wanted to get with him. I mean, Freedom to be Free stemmed from a song that I had written, and he took and kind of crafted it, made it more complete. I'm not really the best songwriter, you know, being a drummer. It's kind of a new thing for me. So he took and helped me craft that, and of course Eric wrote some great lyrics to it. And then Think Again was pretty much just his baby, something he wrote as far as the music. And then of course Eric came up with some great vocals for it again. That one's a lot of people's favorites as well. That one's got a different flavor. I mean, all of the songs definitely have a different flavor, but a couple more so than others. I guess those two, a little bit more different. I guess, you know, hence a different writer would bring about a different...
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Plug it in.
Yeah, we need to plug that in. Do you have an extension cable somewhere?
Yeah. Is this it?
Yeah. I hope he's not live on the station. Well, I guess things happen. So we were just doing an interview with this with Metal Crash Radio, Jurgen Land, when my laptop died. Oh man, it would have probably helped if I charged it first, right? We're gonna get it back on in just a second. Brent's grabbing an extension cable and yeah, right. That's hilarious. Is it on? Oh yeah, it is on. It says. There we go. Well, I guess we have a moment to check on what's going on Facebook here. Adam Ortiz says, "What's up?" Brent.
What up? How we doing?
Oh, thank you, Adam. He says the new album's great.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
What's going on, Rich? Hey, Mark. Suraj, is that the right way to say that? Tina, Ron, Danny, Arturo. How are you all doing? Yeah. That's just hilarious.
Jeez.
What are the odds of that? I guess they're pretty high, right, when you're... What? You're good. Is it working?
Hello?
Hey, sorry about that.
Your picture was frozen.
Yeah,
Back into the move.
laptop died.
Yeah.
So I can't see me anymore, I think.
I see a cable.
Yeah, that's the cable behind the laptop. Okay then.
That's hilarious. This would happen to us.
Yeah, well.
What the heck?
Are we live?
Sorry?
Are we live? Is it live right now?
There we go.
I hear you, but
For whatever reason.
there's that cable again. Well, thank you, Chad. I hope to see you at the show, man. It's going to be an awesome night. Yeah. We're on Facebook Live also.
There you
There we
go.
are.
Hey, back in business.
All right.
Back again.
Yeah.
This happens every time. Okay, starting part 2. So we ended up at the end of the album. So with the last 2 songs, where you had co-writers and stuff.
Yep.
So to resume the album, again, what I mentioned in the beginning, I really like it. I like the different songs in terms of fast, slow, the style of the vocals. All in all, it's really great. Great lyrics, great music. You're on a good way. So
Thank you.
it's a like mentioned 7 tracks album. So was it that you wanted to release something very fast and you were ready with 7 songs that you can present? Was that the reason, or because typically, so debut albums, 10, 12 tracks around that. So what was the reason behind that?
Yeah, I guess that was pretty much it. We wanted to do something quick, do something fast, and do something of a good quality.
Yeah.
We'd rather do fewer songs, higher quality, than a lot of songs at a lesser quality.
Yeah.
You know, we went to a really nice studio to do the tracking, and then a nice one to do the mix down, and we took a lot of time for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was pretty much the reason, to get something out quick, and then the plan is to come back with a full-length record in a very quick time.
Yeah.
So your debut gig is coming up in about 2 weeks.
Yep. 2 weeks from yesterday.
In Tampa at the Brass Mug
Correct.
Yep.
Club with another 3 bands: Intoxicated, Deceptive Intruder, and Blood of Angels.
Yep.
So are these local bands? Are you familiar with that bands? Or was it the booker that arranged that lineup?
I know one of them has some members from Andrew WK's band. I know some of those guys are in one of the bands. I think they're Intoxicated. And I can't say I know where they're from. I think most of them are probably from Florida. It was our manager and the booking people at the club that handled all that stuff.
So you're headlining this show, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Means how long will the show go? How long will it last? Will about 1.5 hours?
Maybe
2
a
hours gig?
little shy of 1.5 hours, probably. We're gonna play the whole album and a handful of cover tunes,
Yep.
Okay.
and then throw in a drum solo and maybe a bass solo, guitar solo, something like that.
Are there following gigs after that? I mean, at the moment, due to Corona, it's very hard to get at least a chance to have a show somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Different restrictions. I mean, it's the same here in Germany, to be honest. But I think it's way more difficult in the United States because you have different restrictions in different states and stuff. So it's a hard time at the moment for bands.
There's no live gigs in clubs, but we do have like a live stream. I think it's on October 3rd, maybe 2 weeks after the gig. We're doing a live stream based out of Jacksonville here. So that's about the only other thing I guess we've got booked right now. We may do some more things like that in the meantime, and the clubs are kind of starting to open up a little bit here.
Yeah. We're doing like a radio takeover thing that day where we go over to the station 98.9 in Jacksonville, and we're going to hang out there for a few hours and do our live show there. So that should be fun.
Now that would have been my next question, if you intend to do a live stream, because a lot of bands did it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's it's a difficult situation, and you have to deal with somehow, especially for bands. I mean, typically you release an album and then you go on tour, and I don't think that there's not much possibilities to move the way that's. I mean, it's a sad time at the moment, and I mean, nobody knows what happens tomorrow, to be honest. So you never know if we get back to a normal, how this normal will look like. And I'm pretty sure it's not the normal that we are used to. So I'm not sure if I remember last year I was at a Def Leppard gig in the Olympic Stadium in Germany. Nice. Def Leppard, Bon Jovi, with 70,000 people. I'm not sure if this will ever happen again. I hope so, but I don't know.
Yeah,
no one knows.
I guess time will tell. You know, we got to think it's going to get back to what it was, but
that's,
I hope so.
That's the only chance we have. You just have to wait and see. It's sad, but it's true.
I'll be really sad if we can never go to another big concert like that ever again.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing it's not going to get back to that.
Yeah, it's difficult to deal with. That's the good thing about being an old fart like me. I'm above the 55, 56. So I saw, I mean, at least most of the good bands at a proper price when they were good still.
Yeah,
right.
And I had this all, but I mean, memories are one thing. I mean, being there right now is a different story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nothing like a live gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about. I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
So for the future, you're planning, as you said, on a full-blown album. Are you still working on it? Is there still songwriting going on already?
Not so much right now. We've just been preparing to play live and getting the band tight with the members that we've added.
We have a couple ideas in the works, but nothing totally finished yet.
Yeah. So this weekend is rehearsal weekend, right? So rehearsals, the whole band is there.
Yep.
How does it go?
We pretty much put the songs in order of a set. We're going to play live. We'll run through all the tunes, and then we'll go back and do any problem spots again or any problem songs. We'll repeat them and maybe take time out to work on the backing vocals or to make sure that all the strings are together or whatnot.
Yeah.
So pretty much like you might think, we just run the tunes over and over, till they start sounding good and
work out the details.
Yeah, work the kinks out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have a goal ahead, and latest in 2 weeks, you get the chance at least to have one show live on stage, and I think that's what everyone is waiting for.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think, especially you want to present your album, and you want to present it to the fans, which is great. And I would like to be there, to be honest. So I'm very curious what will come in the future.
Yes, too.
Very curious.
Yep.
So that's again, I cannot imagine more than 3 different things. So I look at my notes if there's anything left that I want to know. Well, I think we got the biggest portion. Yeah. So the last word is on you, guys. Any message to the upcoming fans? I mean, we'll put this on Metal Crash definitely, and maybe on some other partner sites like Metalheads Forever. So, yeah.
Well, I guess check out the record on outofdarkness.live. Be sure to get a copy. If you're well, I guess most of your listeners are probably in Germany, right? Well, if you're in Florida, come to the show on the 19th. And
we're an international.
Oh, that's great.
Station. We are 24/7.
Oh, awesome.
So that means we have camp music as well as some shows. We have a regular show from Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. your time.
Awesome.
Breakfast binge. From us. So I think we played a lot, and this is also shared on about 13 to 15 internet radio stations in the U.S.
Nice.
This show, so it's
pretty hooked up.
We try our best.
Well then,
we try our best to support and populate. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I guess listeners in Florida, if you're available, come to the show on the 19th at the Brass Mug in Tampa.
Yep.
September 19th. And in the rest of the world, be sure to check out the record, outofdarkness.live. Get yourself a copy. We're going to sign each and every one of them that are purchased.
Yeah, the physical copies will be signed by me and Eric.
Yep.
Follow us on Facebook. I guess you can follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
I think we might be on Twitter.
Yep.
Twitter too. Just follow us. Thanks for all the support. Thank you for your time and for doing this for us.
Yeah,
for
really
sure.
appreciate it.
I have to thank you. Thanks for your time. I mean, it was a great discussion. Thanks for giving us a little bit more insight. So, in terms of the songs, I find it very interesting to get to the songs. Fans out there, I can recommend this album, definitely. So, it's more than worth it to listen to. So, and also listen to Metal Crash Radio. We have Control, the song in the middle, on our playlist. So, it's played nearly on a daily basis, somewhere around the clock.
Nice.
So, support this band, listen to the album, and get it. Purchase and get it. I mean, it's not easy for none of the bands around the world at the moment. So, yeah, try to support as good as you can. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening and looking to me today. So, rock out. Bye.
Thank you. Rock on, man.
Metal lives.
Take care. Metal lives. Thank you, Jürgen.
Okay, guys, I'm still here. I mean, we'll cut this off, so thanks again. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Been a good thing. So, I will do a review about this album.
Awesome.
Definitely. I had a couple of ideas, and I listened in the meantime. I listened a couple of times to it, and it's getting better and better the more I listen to it.
That's
to be honest.
awesome.
So, because your manager was asking me, as he saw that I do reviews, if it's possible to do one. It might take a little time because I'm in the middle of doing another one. But again, it will come. It will
Awesome.
definitely come. And if you have any gigs or anything, just let me know. So we can do a post on our. We're on Facebook. We're also in the web, definitely.
Nice.
So you can check it out. And we will populate it. And maybe there's a possibility to promote you a little bit.
That's awesome.
Something like.
That's really awesome. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
Or if something's coming up, the same thing. I mean, if you have a new song you want to populate it, send it over. We put it on the playlist, do a post for it, and try
Nice.
to help to start a bit.
Sweet. Thanks so much, man.
Really appreciate it.
I appreciate your time, and thanks again for this nice conversation. It's been pretty cool.
Sweet, man.
Thanks, guys. I'll let you know when we're done. We will announce it when we're done, when we populate it, so you definitely will know.
Cool.
Sweet.
Cool. Awesome. I look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll put links on all our sites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Have fun with the rehearsal.
Yes, sir.
And, enjoy the gig. I hope I think it's going to be a badass gig in 2 weeks.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I think
can't
so,
wait.
man.
Spread it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right, have a great
You
night,
take care.
buddy.
Bye.
See you, Jürgen. Thank you.